What follows is an extract from the personal diary of Colonel Joe Driscoll, commander of the 11th Black Horse Armored Cavalry Regiment at the beginning of Warsaw Pact's offensive in Central Europe. Diary has been recovered after the end of the hostilities from Colonel Driscoll's personal effects.
Well, my nice, relaxing 1 week leave back home is not going to happen. Seems like the furthest place I'm going to visit for some time is the guest house in Fulda. This morning, we received an update from UCOM about the military coup taking place in Moscow, and apparently, things are taking a turn for the worse. Gorbachev has been arrested, and the mob who replaced him at the Kremlin is making everyone a bit nervous. Old-style hardliners and committed communists, led by Mr. Niet, Andrei Gromyko. For now, I've had to cancel all leaves. Corps commander wants the Black House fully operative and showing the Reds our baddest face just in case. Not good. Let's see what happens in the next few days. The whole Eastern Bloc is shaking. Tens of thousands of protesters in Poland, East Germany, and Czechoslovakia on the brink of open revolt. According to UCOM, the Soviets are getting ready to use the Iron Fist. I spent all day with the regiment's SIG Int guys. Their conclusions are the same. The whole GSFG is leaving the barracks and moving towards the main DDR cities. Tonight, border patrols from the 2nd and 3rd Squadrons reported sustained small arms fire on the DDR side. A couple of explosions, too. I went to inspect one of the sites with the 2nd Squadron CO. We proceeded on foot, just a few meters from the inter-German border. After maybe 1 hour, a Soviet rifle platoon led by a colonel showed up and pointed their rifles right at us. Not completely unusual, but the colonel looked out of place and quite aggressive. We decided to move out before the situation went out of hand. Anyway, we noticed that several guard towers were not manned anymore. I passed on orders to keep a couple of them under 24-hour surveillance. Bad news on every front. One of our attack submarines in the Barents Seas is missing, most likely sunk by the Soviets. We've moved to DEFCON 2. The regiment will deploy to the Concord Line combat positions in the next 12 hours. Fortunately, only the Brits have made the same decision. Germans are still in the barracks, trying to avoid further escalation and tension. Where is all this heading? I don't know what to think. I can only hope it's a new extreme form of saber rattling. Confirmed news of Soviet troops crushing protests in Poland. Hundreds of victims, unrestricted fire on the population, communist systems at its worst. Still hoping for the best, but there's definitely something wrong on the other side. All East German border guards have disappeared and been replaced by Soviet troops, in some cases, disguised in DDR uniforms. Guard towers are again all manned. Had a meeting with the CO and staff from 1st and the 75th Rangers. Just arrived at Ramstein, Konus. They're going to try something very risky to gather human. We've been asked to support. Details are restricted. Incredibly busy days. President, UK Prime Minister announced economic and political measures against the Soviets. The Soviets are softening up their positions, but I don't buy it. Too many things out of place. One example, this morning, Soviet sappers started replacing landmines in several sectors along the inter-German border. I checked the last 2 years with the reports. It doesn't make any sense, as they just replaced them 6 months ago. My guess is they're placing fake mines in order to have a clean corridor to launch an attack. I've shared my thoughts with the Corps commander, and he agrees. He's going to meet with Commander UCOM and SHAPE this week. At last, NATO issued an emergency priority order stating that a major Warsaw Pact offensive should be expected within the next 48 hours. Spent the last week coordinating the regiment's deployment, bridge mining, defensive work sprint. We're in our best shape and ready for the challenge. Op Plan 33001 underwent some minor change, but basically it stayed the same. Tomorrow at 0300, I'll move to the forward command post. God help us all.
This is the last entry in the diary. Colonel Driscoll was killed by a Soviet missile strike against his command post on July the 25th, 1985.